No1 Podcast. I am your host, Coach Jake. And yeah, man, today we're talking about harnessing AI to triumph over financial woes. And I really want you to discover the secret of something I've been working on. I've really gone deep down this AI rabbit hole. So I welcome you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm going to say hi to everybody up on Instagram, man. We got 22 people in the chat right now. Give me a roll call. Give me a number one. Let's talk. Dude, as always, ask me anything, but you got to put it in the chat. I will respond. We are out on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I try to be everywhere. Omnipresent, as Grant Cardone would say. So really today, harnessing AI to triumph over the financial woes in the American economy using AI. Listen, everybody I talk to, because I deal with a lot of small businesses, and you know that small business is the backbone of the American economy, right? I'm writing this actually into chat right now. I'm gonna give you some stats. This is how I use AI. Dude, AI is like, are you using AI? By the way, and which one? Probably ChatGPT. Are you on Jasper? Like, I've gone deep, and we're going to talk about that today. I think a lot of people are suffering. I was at the Chamber of Commerce yesterday doing a networking deal. People are having a hard time. I know my clients a lot. Now, maybe I'm biased because I'm kind of a turnaround guy. People come and find me when their business is suffering. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've had somebody, they've gone through like the EOS program or one of these other programs, paid all this money, and then they're done. They're like, dude, this was supposed to solve my problem, but we're down 40% or 30% in revenues. And I'm like, well, now you've learned the actual most important thing in your business, and that is marketing and sales. Okay, there's a lot of important things, but you have to have that dialed in, or you are going to end up like a statistic, right? 9 out of 10 small businesses fail in the first 5 to 10 years. I'm writing this in the chat right now. In the chat GPT, small business is the backbone of the American economy. Please give me statistics that are relevant. And I am paying for the $20 version, the ChatGPT Plus, so it can actually surf the web. Bard is actually really good for research like this. I might put that if I don't like the answer here. Anyway, you know, I would like to talk today and share some of the things that I think are important. I've actually pumped a lot of money and a lot of my effort into AI because, look, the economy, and by the way, blame don't matter, right? A smart guy many years ago told me, you can either be rich, and you might want to write this one down. You have a choice. You can either be rich or you can be right. And you need to make a decision. Which one do you want to be? Because now it is important to diagnose things. The woes in the economy are because of Washington, D.C. and the Federal Reserve. I guess that wouldn't be necessarily Washington, D.C. That's more like New York. D.C. did the lockdowns, which nuked American small business, right? There is 33 million small businesses in the U.S. employing 61.5 million employees. Okay. Between 96 and 2021, small business created 12.9 million new jobs, which was 66% of all the new jobs since 1996. Okay, I'm reading off these stats. It's giving me all this data. It's great. Around 20% of new businesses close within a year, and 34.6% of small businesses, only 34.6% of small businesses survive to the 10-year mark. Okay, in fiscal year 2022, the SBA, which is the Small Business Administration, provided $25.7 billion with a B through more than 47,000 small business loans. Okay. And 68%, almost 70% of those were under $350,000. Okay. According to a 2023 survey, 96% of small business owners have a banking account. Of those small business owners who have banking accounts, 52% only use one. I have 5 per business. It's just a trick, but it's amazing. 39% of these small businesses use 2 banks, which I do, and 10% use 3 or more. I'm only on 2 right now. 60% reported no impact from bank failures, which would say 40% were screwed over by Silicon Valley Bank, maybe all the way back to Lehman Brothers, right? In terms of financial status, 14% of small business owners with business banking accounts report having less than $10,000 across all their business banking accounts. These are real problems, man. These are serious problems. So, like 99% of business in the United States is small business. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through all the people that are in here, man. I really appreciate all you guys. So I want to talk about, like, how do we get past the financial turmoil? First of all, idiot Fauci. Yeah, I said it. He's a freaking idiot. Turns off the whole planet. Freaks everybody out. Come to find out, it's probably his fault doing gain of function research in China. Dude, bad. I mean, right? I'm not even wearing my tinfoil hat. This is all like factual shit now. Nuked small business, and then they went and raised all these rates. So now it's like, I know people are suffering. And I also know that marketing is the most important thing you could do for business. Do you know what marketing is? Do you even know? How many of you guys out there that are watching this have a small business, right? Or how many of you, maybe you don't have a small business? How many of you work for a small business? Okay. Like, do you know, like, I'm going to ask, what is the definition of small business? Okay. Now, usually they'll give you like the SBA's definition, right? So in the United States, most commonly used definition comes, like I said, the SBA. See, AI don't got nothing on me. The SBA defines small business in terms of average annual receipts and the number of employees. Okay. So small business would be any company that has less than 500 employees. Okay. And makes less than, 7.5 million. Okay. That's a small business. That's a lot of business. That's the 99% of business has less than 500. In fact, the vast majority has that less than 100. So knowing this, that is what my target audience is. My target to help people financially is small businesses with 10 to 50 employees. That's really where the rubber hits the road for me. That's where I've had all my experience. That's where I've had all my wins. So that's where I help people. But marketing is absolutely crucial, right? So no matter what your deal is, we're here to help you get to be number one, right? So you could be driving, you might be cooking, you might be running, or just chilling out, whatever it is, let's dive in, right? So we are certainly living in volatile times. Yes, shit's crazy, dude. Everywhere you turn, man, it's like inflation, jobs issues, whether people are quiet quitting or you can't get enough labor, skyrocketing cost of living. Financial woes are really, really brutal right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because of the people I work with. But if you're feeling this, I would love to get some feedback from you guys. Like, are you getting hammered, right? So I really want to offer solutions instead of bitching, right? Like, oh yeah, blame it on Fauci. What does that do? Yeah, I'm right, but it ain't making me rich. I need to know how to make the money. Okay, I am assuming most people here that is trying to do this, and if you're a martial artist, if you are an athlete, whatever it is that you're selling, right? So maybe you're selling a performance. Maybe you're a UFC athlete, and you got to figure out, like, look at Conor McGregor, man. That guy is a great marketer. He's kind of a douche, but he's a great marketer. He's like the highest paid athlete on a minute by minute basis right now, I believe, like of all time. So I have created a variety of solutions here to help people generate money. Okay. Let's assume that, marketing, I'm going to define my terms here. Marketing is the practice of gathering leads. What's a lead? A lead is a potential client, potential buyer, potential customer. They're not a customer. Now they can. You can market to existing clients. But for the sake of this, it's the practice of getting qualified people who are able to buy your stuff. So their contact information so you can reach out to them. By and large, that is a great, simple definition of marketing. Also, maybe just getting out of obscurity. That's even more broad. But that's like advertising, right? Like billboards. But I'm not capturing leads. I could put up a billboard on the freeway, but unless it has a QR code or a URL for people to give me their email, the second that person drives, if their attention goes to a different billboard, which captures their imagination better than what mine did, I just wasted all that money. You feel me? So it's marketing is like, how can I reach as many people as possible and then create a lead out of them? That's marketing. Sales then is taking that lead created for marketing and converting them into a client. Somebody pays you. Now, you could have existing clients, like for example, Scientific Wrestling. I have existing clients. These are people who have attended a training, attended a Shoot Pro Wrestling show, participated in a King of Catch Wrestling tournament, bought DVDs, attended a Coaching Catch Accelerator camp. Then I need to remarket to get them to buy again. Do you understand? Okay, so now that you know all that, I am trying to provide solutions. Okay, these 3 resources, the ones that I'm working on, number 1 is RevEngine.ai. I said I have dived so deep into AI. I know a lot of you guys are freaked out. Oh, it's going to take my job. Oh, it's going to turn into the Matrix and we'll be plugged in. And I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but you still got to figure out how to make money. All that shit could come true. I don't know, but you still got to survive, dude. And in fact, more than survive, if you actually want to fight and you want to make the world the way you want it, you got to have abundance. You've got to start winning and you've got to start learning how to make money. Okay. So this is really what RevenueEngineering.ai. I've been in marketing. Well, as an entrepreneur, you kind of get your feet wet in a lot of different stuff. But I've been in marketing, online marketing, since 2003. Right now, everybody knows about like online courses and these other platforms like Teachify or something and Kajabi and all these. Dude, I had a membership website which is basically allows you to put information behind a pay gate since 2003. The platform I used was MemberGate. Remember, you can go there and they're still around. That's actually Scientific Wrestling. Go to scientificwrestling.com. Check it out. That site has gone through so many iterations. It's always been on the same platform. Now I'm going to be transitioning it to this new platform that I'm using that I think is amazing, and that's the RevEngine.ai. Or you can, if you're adventurous, type in RevenueEngineering.ai. Okay, RevEngine.ai really allows you to like capture all this stuff, right? It's not for tech gurus, right? Stick with me. I'm going to show you some cool crap. This kind of like fancy AI powered advertising and marketing is not anymore just the domain of tech gurus. Okay. It's about leveraging this AI, this artificial intelligence, to boost your business revenue. Most important thing you can do, man, is that top line on an income statement. So whether you are a small business owner or a big corporation, this truly, in volatile times when financial woes are everywhere, this could be your ticket to staying afloat. And you have to fight for every inch, man. You cannot slide. You know that a car that coasts, what happens? Eventually it comes to a stop. So you got to be constantly putting energy, gas, hitting the pedal to the metal to keep going. You have to keep growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. And marketing and people is really money. Money is really people. You get it? They're like interchangeable. People that make a lot of money make it because people are buying their stuff. Unless you're the Federal Reserve, then you just make it up and print some, right? Which is a huge scam, but you can't do anything about that. So if you want to be ethical, unlike the Federal Reserve, you want to be ethical, you've got to actually offer stuff in exchange for the money, real value. See, the way the Fed does it is they take away value, right? That's how inflation starts. They increase the volume of money chasing the same amount of goods, so the prices go up. It's the supply and demand of money is what dictates inflation and the price level. Does that make sense? I'm trying not to get too wonky here, but I'm trying to get you guys an education so you can make some money, right? So the marketing side of getting all the leads, that's at RevEngine, at RevenueEngineering.ai. Okay, it captures emails, it captures SMS. It's got an AI chatbot that you can integrate. You can create sales funnels, websites, marketing automations. It does all this amazing stuff. It has a CRM. It'll even help you with this SEO, the search engine optimization, so you bump up in rank when people search for stuff. It is mind-blowing for marketing, okay? But then that's only half of revenue engineering. I mean, I named that product, that offer, revenue engineering, RevEngine for short. But the other part then is you've got to convert those leads into paying customers. You've got to sell, and you got to get over any dumb stigma. If you are doing something unethical, that is not sales. That is fraud. That is stealing. Sales is a value exchange. It's a win-win situation. You like my hat more than you like your $20, and I like your $20 more than I like my hat. Sold. That's a sale. I walk away happy because I like your $20 more than my hat, and you walk away happy because you like my hat more than your $20, and it's a win-win. The winner's exchange is what Grant Cardone calls it. That is sales. 100% ethical. In fact, it's the only ethical way to behave with people besides philanthropy. It's a trade. Do you understand? It's a fair exchange. It's consensual. It's not taxation. It's not theft. It's not, fraud. Okay? That's why I combine RevenueEngineering.ai, RevEngine.ai with No1 Coaching, which is sales coaching powered by 10X, man. I am an elite 10X business coach. There are 10X business coaches, and they're all great, trained, and then there are elite ones. And I was the number 2 in my first year with Grant, the number 2 coach for the entire organization of the 10X business coaches. Okay? That's what No1 Coaching offers. Now we take the 10X business coaching, the sales and the marketing training, we couple it with the technology and the AI-driven advertising from RevEngine. Now, we add in my experience growing and scaling companies so you don't get stuck in this weird sales servicing cycle when you're running out of money. Greetings from Uzbekistan. What's up, dude? International. I love it. I got to actually look here. Eurus says, hello, bro. Yeah, I'm missing all these comments. I apologize. I get on a rant. I get too excited. Guys, throw up something in the chat. I promise I will reach out. You can ask me anything. Right now, you can ask me wrestling stuff. That's great. I'm always game for that. But I am right now on a obsession with solving these problems for people, okay? Now, okay, I'll take it to wrestling, okay? What I've done with scientificwrestler.com, which is our affiliate program, I have added in these 2 solutions and added it with the curriculum and the resale rights to products and promoters licenses and a bunch of other stuff. So you can make money specifically in the same way that I've made money for 20 years. I passed all those statistics, man. I'm in my 2nd decade, moving towards our 3rd decade. Okay. I'm on that path right now, but I'm going to show you I'm going to give you the keys to the kingdom. Everything that I have, I'm giving to you so you can make a living doing something that you love. And if you're like me, it's scientific wrestling. You love the folk style wrestling, particularly the Wade Chalice variety, who's a co-developer of our curriculum. The catch as catch can co-developed with Billy Robinson. The rule set co-developed with Carl Gotch. I mean, we are literally number one, like literally nobody's even close to us. There's a lot of people who try to copy us. That's cool. They did that when I did the Mace Belt too. And good. I have no problem with people making money. Okay. If they slag me or something, it doesn't matter, dude. People above you never talk crap. It's only the people below you. So you just got to get used to that too. As you blow up, man, you got to get prepared to get tough and handle some of this bullshit. Urist5590 says, Bukhara, I am from the land of Amir Timurids. You speak well. Thanks, dude. I got the gift of the gap. So with Scientific Wrestling, man, you're going to learn all the stuff that I'm talking about marketing, about sales, about scaling, about AI. Dude, I'm very, every week we do a business specific training. So I teach people all these tricks. I am deep, dude. I've spent almost 15 grand in the last 6 months on learning and getting the technology to do incredible things with AI. I am way ahead of everybody else, like I often am, on this. AI, as hard as things are maybe right now, I want you to rest assured. This AI is going to create such an incredible boom, economic boom, all the money, all the wealth, because those people who actually figure out how to use AI are going to become 100, 1,000 times more productive than they ever were. In addition, if you couple the AI with other automation tricks that you don't know about yet, you could basically, what you used to have to do is hire a whole staff to do what this stuff will do. You can truly now, in my opinion, and this will bear out in the next 5 years as the AI tech matriculates and people begin to learn the stuff that I'm learning, everybody's production is going to go up, man. Everything's going to get better because of this. I'm telling you. I know everybody's fear mongering, and there are real risks with everything. But you have to understand, okay, what is AI? What is it? I'm dropping all this bullshit about how great I am with it. What is it? You guys know that I have a master's degree in financial mathematics. Like, I am a serious nerd. And when I get obsessed on something, I go. That is my number one strength, according to the Clifton Strengths Assessment, is learner. Number 2 is achiever. Okay. I'm a psycho learner. I mean, even Billy, the only compliment that I've ever heard him give, especially anyway, Billy gave me this great compliment. It was related. It was that, I'm a great learner. I never heard him tell that to anybody else. And he said, because of me, Catch Can is going to come back. Go Cry Me. Arver says, BlackRock and Vanguard, that AI is BS. AI is the biggest scam ever. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but I mean, it's kind of hard to have an actual real conversation debate. I mean, you're just talking shit without really any substance. I'm telling you, this stuff is mind blowing what it can do, and not just ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an amazing tool, but there's so much more that you can do, man. Like, I don't know if you've seen some of the animations that I've made. Dude, it is unreal. It is so cool, right? So anyway, what my solution here is broadly, what's up, Marco? Happy to see you, buddy. Is to help people automate and all these hard tasks that used to take a whole army and decades to learn, automate it. This is something I learned helping my wife grow this software company, this 30-year-old software company in tech. That's like 30 dog years, man, like, because it changes so rapidly. Automation. So we've done so much automation in this. Now I'm using it with Scientific Wrestling. I'm using it in all my other endeavors. I'm using it with my clients, but I am offering this to you. This is mind-bending stuff. It's so cool, and it's easy to use. The AI makes it real easy. You just need to know what to do. That's why I'm here, okay? Now I'm going to jump off here in a minute because I can't even tell you where we're at right now in time. Yeah, I'm already at 25 minutes. Holy shit. So anyway, you can access all of this stuff from home. This is truly going to empower solopreneurs, which are the vast majority of businesses in the United States, to blow up. You're going to be able to get in the scrum, at least for now. It's like any of these technologies, they're disruptive. And during that chaotic phase, during the disruption, that's when the wealth transfers happen. You've got to get in. You've got to get in there and throw some elbows and really get in the mix. Okay? All of it. You can do it at home, and you don't need to be a millionaire like you used to be to really get in on it. You can use it then to start generating, right? I've already earned an AI marketing certification, prompt engineering certification, AI for business, AI powered advertising. Dude, I am deep on this. And I'm telling you to listen to me. You need to get started. Head over to RevEngine.ai. Look at everything that it does between the AI and the automations. You'll see what it can do. It captures, nurtures, and closes deals in an automated way. Then check out No1 Coaching, because you're going to need to know the ins and outs of sales. And again, just like I work with the best guys in every company, I'm working with the best guy, Grant Cardone. The guy's just a stud, an amazing human. Okay? So listen, you guys, and those of you that are wanting to do wrestling, go to scientificwrestler.com. Look at the value stack, dude. Best deal going. What's up, Carmen? Dude, giving me a number one. Appreciate you, bro. So listen, I know times are tough right now. Everybody's telling me. I was on the phone with our newest affiliate, by the way, out in the UK. Very excited. We're growing. We're at 15 affiliates now. We've got 3 international, Canada, Italy, and the UK now, our official scientific wrestling affiliates. We are going to take over. I'm telling you. Get in early, too, on that. Right now, the deal is sweet. I know there are other martial art affiliations for, let's say you're a martial arts school owner or something. There are other affiliations that are priced at between $300 a month in perpetuity. You don't pay that, you're not affiliated. $300 a month forever, to $400 to $500 to $600. Okay, I make you pay it once. I am going to shift after the next 5 affiliates, and dude, I've added 15 in the first year. Okay, so the next 5 are going to get in at the one-time pay, and then you only pay $495 a year to renew forever, and you get access to everything, the brand, the license, all of it, dude. Okay, scientificwrestler.com. If that's not your dream, though, if you're not a fight gym, or you're not and need a grappling curriculum, now this is not MMA. It's called scientific wrestling. Now, we've had people, our bread and butter are MMA gyms, because they understand that wrestling is the biggest predictor of wins. But listen, you got to understand how this works, dude. It's called scientific wrestling. It's not called meathead, half-ass shit. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's not called meathead, do a half-ass job of it. Okay, listen, if that's rubbing you wrong, I apologize. I'm not meaning to offend. It's called scientific wrestling because we are using evidence-based, proven strategies to help you win in business and on the mat or in the cage. Okay, I got Mo Law, brought him on board this year. King Mo, dude, Risen champ, Strike Force champ, freestyle national champ, real pro wrestling champ, just total stud. Wade Chalice getting his record with most wins and pins in all of wrestling, most wins over national champions, most wins over international champions. 5-sport All-American. Josh Barnett. You got it? Trying to help you guys. RevEngine.ai. Listen, so maybe you don't have a family. A lot of my audience skews male and skews young. And when I say young, I mean like 22 to 44. I'm gonna be 50. So all you guys in that age range are younger than me. So, but if maybe you don't run your own business, Delmer for sure. Meathead, half-ass shit, laughing my butt off. Sorry, dude. Like, there's a lot of that, dude. There's a lot of that. Sensei Blueberry, thank you for what you do for the Catch as Catch Can community, and thank you for saying Catch as Catch Can. I appreciate that. Actually, that's awesome. Sensei Blueberry, continue the passion. I will, brother. Thank you. 1kk.rome. What weight class were you in high school? I had cancer in high school. It fucked everything up for me. Not to bring you down, but I was doing chemo and radiation, and I didn't do wrestling through high school. I tried. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. Couldn't do it. I then was like, okay, I'm going to do track. I couldn't do it, dude. By the time, yeah, sorry, this has totally put me in a weird, funky space, but I think it's important to share. When I was 15 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I went through, I think it was 8 weeks of radiation and 6 months of chemotherapy. I went, and it was right after I got my black belt too, and I was going to go into the wrestling program at Pomona High School, which is one of the best, if not the best, wrestling programs in the entire state of Colorado. And I was really bummed, dude. I went from 160 pounds to 117 pounds in like about 3 months. And most of it is actually not even the chemo. I had already lost it. I lost most of it during the radiation. Yeah, it was brutal. So then I went to college, and I took up judo because right at CU, I got a scholarship to the University of Colorado Boulder. They didn't have wrestling, a wrestling program at University of Colorado Boulder. So I got into judo at the Boulder YMCA under U.S. Senior National Champs, Bernd Busch. That's his real name, BERNDBUSCH, Bernd Busch. He was a German dude and a chiropractor. And he actually was adjusting me all the time. Great guy. Date Nagrump Phil. Anything with wrestling in the name has to be hardcore. Yeah, maybe. Although there's some stupid backyard wrestling that, I guess that's hardcore, but it is what it is. 1kk.rome says, oh man, and it's weird because I always wonder what would have happened had God not nerfed the fuck out of me in high school, because I guarantee you that there's the reason why I'm so like, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. If I was like, dude, man, there's so many shit talkers out there. Some people will say, and nobody's ever fucking happy. Okay, well, the fans are, and those are who I appreciate. But the haters, dude, and I've gotten over it. But, they'd be like, oh, he only cares about money and this, that. Dude, if I only cared about money, I would not touch fucking catch wrestling, dude. There's no money to be made in catch as catch can wrestling. There's not. It's a passion for me. And I wonder if I had been a part of the Pomona High School wrestling team, if that would have just satisfied me. And then I would not be doing what I've been doing for 20 years. It's almost like, maybe this is not the right word, but kind of like I missed out and I'm trying to make up for it. I'm just trying to be real about like my own psychology and try to be vulnerable. 1kk.rome, sound like you would be a stud. Dude, you're very nice. I'm pretty sure you would be funk. So this is an interesting story. Part of my problem with wrestling as a youth was that none of the coaches that I had, they were all short, stocky, and they taught wrestling like John Smith. And I am always been tall and lanky. I'm like 6'2", okay? And it changed the way I wrestled once I started hooking up with Wade Chalice. But I was 30 years old by the time I got to the top tier, and it is what it is. So I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate you asking the question. Anyway, Jez, what's up, dude? Hey, Jez, we have a scientific wrestling affiliate in the UK now. He goes by the name of Oz. 1kk.rome. Same here. I'm 6 foot 126. Yeah, right. So you're like me, dude. 6 foot. You're not going to be fucking trying to do duck unders on a guy who's 5'8", because those are going to be the guys, or 5'6", because those guys weigh 126 pounds too. right? So, the advantage is you don't have the speed and power of a little fire hydrant kind of guy. You've got reach and leverage. So this is where the funk style comes in, right? So Sensei Blueberry says, I got to head back to work, but I got to say I love you, bro, and keep on inspiring. Well, dude, I really appreciate that. I don't know you, but I will say this. Maybe I do. Sensei Blueberry. Maybe I met you. I don't know. I don't know the name. But get back to work. Make that money, dude. You got to make money. But, there's smart ways to make money, or some ways are smarter than others. And, the American dream is not dead. You guys, you got to figure this out. The American dream is not dead. You can still do it, right? You got to go watch Undercover Billionaire, season 2 with Grant. Guy created I'm sorry if I'm giving you spoilers. It's been out long enough. Guy created a business that was valued in 90 days. And actually it was 45 days because he had COVID in the middle of it. It was during lockdowns, created a business in 45 days that was valued at $5 million. And he couldn't even do it in his strong suit of real estate. The reality show told him that was off limits. He was pissed. He probably would have had a $10 or $20 million company in 45 days. The guy's amazing. So the American dream ain't dead, man. Okay. I appreciate all you guys tuning in, hanging in. I am here to help you. Dude, are you having a hard time? Are you having a hard time in your wrestling? Are you having a hard time making money? Dude, this is a big thing. Like I'll send out my marketing to try to get new people in. I mean, dude, I've had thousands and thousands of people come to my camps. Thousands over 20 years, right? And so I'm always sending these emails out and dude, right now, nobody's buying and everybody's like, I don't got the money. And so I'm actually like, send me a text. I will help you. Or send me a DM. I have a cat right now that's sending me texts. I'm telling him what to do to start getting into a trade and make some money. I got ideas, man. It's what I do. So I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great, great day. 1KK.rum. What moves would you recommend for a tall, lanky person such as myself? So clearly, it depends, dude. Do you have short arms, though? Right? Because you could be tall, but with short arms. So it kind of depends on what you like. Dude, I love to egg beater a guy down into a front headlock because I would tend to be taller, right? Or a guy want to take an underhook and I try to wiggle it for a whizzer, right? I counter and try to take a whizzer off of it. The other thing, you can do ankle picks. It depends kind of on who you are, what your natural reactions are. That's my approach to coaching. That's how I was taught. I don't try to cookie cutter it. Now, I could give you generalizations. Again, because you're tall and lanky, you have more distance to cover. And because distance equals rate times time, that distance is going to actually translate to a slower speed because you have to travel longer, right? I don't know if all this makes sense. So what I would like, this isn't a sales pitch. This is honest truth. This is how Billy coached, how Wade coaches. I love this approach. It's really made a difference for me personally. And that's why I advocate for it, is I got to see what you look like and I got to see what your reactions are because, maybe, a whizzer is not the right thing for you off an underhook, right? Like instead, while they're taking an underhook, you got to get it deeper and get your shoulder up over there, your armpit up over their shoulder deep. So you get a good whizzer, not this half-ass whizzer that's at the tricep level. There's so much sloppy wrestling out there that can be really tuned up. This is what I probably learned the most from Billy and Wade. These guys are just technical wizards, and I just osmosis as much as I could. So anyway, congratulations to our new UK affiliate. Congratulations to our new Italy affiliate. Congratulations to our new two new Southern California affiliates, one in the Mojave Desert and the other one down in El Centro, California. Very, very, I think it's even might be south of San Diego, but inland a bit. Anyway, congratulations to everyone. 1KK Rome says, thanks so much, Coach. Dude, I'd love to see if you can't afford it, get out to camp. Dude, I mean, in Lake Charles, Louisiana, we're going to have Mo, and this will be the first camp I ever worked with him, Mo Law. I am a huge fan of this guy. I cannot wait to see his approach on things. He's also going to be in Oklahoma. We're going up to Norman, Oklahoma, to our affiliate in Norman. We do have an affiliate in Louisiana. That's where we're going to be, in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Mo's going to be there. Harry Smith, British Bulldogs, son of the original British Bulldog. He is going to be in Orlando. Wade Chalice is going to be in Arizona. I think I'm trying to finalize that deal. He said he can go, so it's just not totally sealed. He's also going to be in the Mojave Desert. Same with Josh Barnett will be in the Mojave Desert. Brandon Ruiz, very close friend of mine, tag team champ for Scientific Wrestling for Shoot Pro, World Grappling Games gold medalist, third degree Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Greco-Roman All-American. He's going to be at the Colorado camps. It's just we've got one hell of a system. I'd love to see you guys come out and take advantage. And listen, man, if you're having a hard time with money, hit me up. Let me know, right? I can work out financing. In some cases, I work out scholarships. But you have to understand, I have to pay talent. And where am I going to get that money to pay Mo, to pay Wade, to pay Josh, to pass on the knowledge, the hard-earned wisdom that they've got, right? So it's what separates the men from the boys. I'm going to be real, right? Like, I hate to be crass. Money won't make you happy, but you definitely be happier crying in a Lambo than you would in a beat-up truck. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys, I'm going to head out. I got more work to do. Got to keep hustling myself. Hit me up in the DMs if I can help you in business. Guys, remember, RevEngine.ai. If you know somebody that's suffering that needs more business, RevEngine.ai. We're running a special that will get you both RevEngine.ai and business coaching from No1 Coaching, which is all powered 10X certified elite level.